Hey, B, how you doing today? What is goody, my guy? What'd you do today? And before you ask, what did I do today? I was working on importing all my custom assets over to Roblox for the new game that we're making. That was fun. Harry, what's up? How you doing, mate? Get on in here. It's been too long. We gotta play. You worked. Oh wait, Pete, that's right. You were telling me that you what do you do now? Do you work with dispatcher, right? Or no? Or were you telling me that the dispatch was out? B, what you up to? What you doing for a week? Oh, that's right. Firefighter and lifeguard, 2 jobs. I'm assuming you're still in school, right? So are you like juggling all that, like just doing that as part-time over the summer? Yo, sticker. www, what's up? I'm gonna turn this down because I'm gonna go deaf. Lifeguard summer, that's what I'd like to hear. Nice. Yo, Harry, did you figure out the invite? We need to start a match rather quickly. We'll get you in here. I think I'm doing good. Like I told you earlier, my neck is still like, it's a lot better. I can like this right there. If I do too fast this direction right here, I got still a little pain back in my shoulder blade, but overall pretty good. Are you excited for the beach? Your vacation's rapidly approaching. Firefighter, 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. So what do you do for them? Since I'm assuming you probably can't. I'm assuming you aren't like a part of one of the crews, right? Or you do help around the station? Sticker redeeming first. Play 1. Harry, I don't know if we're gonna have time to do 2, but we'll see. We'll try. I'm literally 1 good match away from getting out of silver into gold, and it's all I've ever wanted. There used to be a way that you could see like your rank progression, but I don't see that anymore. Am I blind? Ervik, how you doing? What's up? X-Tech Chest. Ooh, Super Galaxy Kindred. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. We love Kindred. Bum, 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 bum. I don't typically play her in actual league, but still love her. Angela, what's good? I like your hat. Thank you. I appreciate that. I care way too much about my hairstyle. I spend copious amounts of time in front of the mirror. You can ask my wife. She's always like, it takes you longer to get ready than it does me. It's not true. It's not true. But she claims that, so what can I do? Me too, bro. Me too. What hairstyle do you go for? It's weird because unfortunately I would compliment you on your hair. I bet you have fantastic hair. I can tell just from the compliment. You've got fantastic hair. I felt like a Trump accent right there. You got the best hair, the only hair. All the other guys that like, who's this guy with the best hair? The best. You guys, I'm gonna need some luck. I'm gonna need all of you guys to be sending me all the vibes because we need to win this to get out of this hard stuck silver. Now, mind you, we've only been playing this game again for like a week and a half. So I'm not really expecting anything. I'm not expecting a high ranking before the end of the season, but I would like to not be silver. Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 100. 48. I like even numbers. 48. Grab Anima Squad and Vanguard. You never know when you go Vanguard. I'm on the 8-person crew, 4 in, 4 out. You do exterior firefighter. So does that mean you're not like able to go into buildings, but you can help like with running the equipment and everything on the outside? I'm so excited for my beach trip. Dude, I'm hyped for you to be on the beach trip because it's beach time. Everybody loves that. Yo, spamming the... Yes, give those emotes. Appreciate that. Thank you. Nitro right off the bat. All right, fine. Okay, if you're gonna twist my arm game, I guess I'll do it. I guess I'll do it. By the way, I am going to be working with an editor, you guys. So what that means is I need clippable moments. So whenever you guys have a clip, especially if you're watching on YouTube, so sorry, I don't think there's like the cool clipping system like Twitch has. Let's see, Rep Fire, Board of Directors, Vivinacorp. No, let's go Heroic, I guess. As I was saying though, unfortunately YouTube doesn't have like the cool clip ranking system, but Twitch does. Twitch has the cool new ranking system where if you make a clip and people view it, you now get like a cool badge next to your name that like showcases who the best clipper is. So if you guys could help me out by helping get clippable moments on the stream, I can forward those over to the editor so we can make some really sick YouTube content. So that's going to be our plan. So if you'll help me out, you're doing me a massive favor. Eric, going to Switzerland, when and why? That sounds so much fun. I mean, not why. I mean, obviously travel's travel. Who doesn't want to travel? But is there like a reason? Are you going for pleasure, business? If I die, I'm holding back tears. You're still coming down my face. All right, let's sell these guys. We don't need them. We're gonna grab a cyber boss. We're gonna go Vigar. I'm gonna throw this cool cloak on Shyvana. Definitely do that. Pleasure, because people gotta have joy in their lives. Hey, and that's on G. That's a fact. That sounds like a lot of fun. How long are you gonna be there? Yo, Mystery Booze, what's up? Everybody, spam some hearts in the chat. If you're new to the stream, by the way, welcome to the stream. My name is Chandler, aka NightShadowz. We play a variety of games, typically FPS games and strategy games. I was really big in TFT back when it first released. I got invited to Twitch Rivals to play back when I was much higher ranked in this game. But I come from a professional FPS background. So started in Halo 5, played Fortnite and Call of Duty. But now I own a game development studio where we make games in Fortnite and Roblox and our own standalone IP. And so in our free time, we're getting back into streaming, and it's gonna be more variety. Typically, like I said, still sticking to kind of that FPS vibe, but really it's all about just hanging out and just vibing as a community. I think from like what we're gonna start doing once we're back hammering onto the schedule is we're probably gonna start doing like a half hour of just chatting. So like no matter what game we're used to watching, you'll always just come in and be able to hang out with us for a bit. Wait, hold up, rewind. What's up, Sticker? Standalone IP, yes. That was always the ultimate goal, but we weren't planning on staying in Fortnite forever. Fortnite was just like the beginning for us. If we get assassinated here, oh my god, that Rankar. Could I possibly friend you on Roblox? I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I'm still super new to Roblox, so I don't know how to do that. Our studio just started making the game like literally last week. So, yes, you can friend me. You'll probably have to shoot me an invite. It's NightShadowz official. But if I see your request, I'll accept it. If you need help with anything, let me know. Don't say that too soon. Like knocking on your door for I want that teardrop, but we got to get that Shyvana with the cloak. Like it gets us tier 2 Shyvana with a Dragon's Claw, and that's just too good to pass up. We're not even putting Vigar on our deck yet. Can I just take both? Can I have both, please? Merry Rismus. I love that. I love that. Okay, am I crazy? I thought we had a second Shyvana. No? Also, I was so confused because they completely reworked Dragon's Claw. If you look at this, you now gain 9% max health, and then every 2 seconds you heal 2.5 health, which honestly, God, is kind of better than Spirit Visage because you gain insane amounts of magic resist. Why was that highlighted on Kindred? You get insane levels of magic resist, and you get increased health, which is just nuts. It is my username, so NightShadowz, and then just official, because somehow someone got NightShadowz before me. And it's not somehow. I've been NightShadowz for nearly a decade, and I've never created a Roblox account, so someone was bound to take it. Someone was bound to take it. But Sticker, you already know that when we get ready for like testing phases and everything. Beep 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 boop. Hey. Yo, what up, G? Sorry, that was a reference and a half. I went over most people's heads. Hello. Lesser champion duplicator. I want to use you now. Because I don't want to die. But sometimes we must in order to succeed. I don't know if Beat heard my question earlier. I'm very curious. Hi, if we could just assassinate that Yarvin real quick, that'd be great. No. Okay, cool. Oh? We win, chat. I mean, yes, of course we won. You had a doubt? Weird. Oh, we're gonna have such a nice hyper roll. We're gonna hyper roll from like 60 down to 30. And we're gonna get tier 3 Kindred, tier 3 Nidalee, a minimum of a tier 2 Shyvana. It's gonna be great. Arvik, do you am I saying your name right, by the way? Arvik. Do you play TFT? How did you find the channel, if you don't mind me asking? Alright, send a request, bet. Also, already hitting level 1. Let's go. Absolute grinder. 2 gloves into that. Yeah, I don't think we say no to that. Okay, a poppy. Get rid of that graves. We will not have room on our board. Now we got to just hyper roll. Oh my god, we're just gonna get infinite poppies, aren't we? I mean, I'm not opposed to tier 3 poppy too, but that's just funny because that's not what we have on our board. Yes, tier 3 Kindred. Oh no, that's not tier 3 Kindred. Okay. And then we've spent far more gold than we ever intended to. But I might as well roll for broke. Ah, it's because he's running the same build that I am. It's fine. We win, chat. I'm not too stressed about it. This is my first time watching a channel as W. It's a W because you're here. You guys are what makes the streams a W. After winning player combat, gain a gold and then roof. No. Okay. Every champion in the first 2 root. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Who doesn't love a little frontline corrosion? And then we're gonna throw another tank on the board. I'm gonna grab this Vigar. Do we use a champion duplicator on Nidalee? Oh, chat, that's the question. Why don't we wait a little bit longer? We just see how this. Why don't we see how this plays out? My wife just texted me that our dog has gone crazy. I don't know why, but I could probably agree with that. All right, Shyvana doing good as our tank, soaking up all that damage. Oh, help! Oh. Eric, unfortunately, I don't think you can on YouTube. I don't think we have that set up yet. I'm like still new to YouTube streaming, but honestly, the best way to support is just being in chat and vibing and hanging out, being active, and when new people join into the stream, just like saying hi to them. I got NightShadowz here. If I could, I didn't want to do this, but we have to. Oh, come on. I could feel there was a kindred right there. Fine. Also, oh my gosh. 3-star units right off the bat on the board. I wouldn't want to go up against me. Oh, don't worry. We'll get it all set up. I just like, so like my plan is going forward, like starting probably over the weekend, is I'm going to start optimizing YouTube, because right now it's only in this mobile portrait mode. We're going to set it up so that you can watch via the mobile like vertical mode or horizontal, and then based on however you're watching, it's going to scale properly. Because right now, like if you're watching on YouTube, I feel like it's so hard because it doesn't really make much sense, and I think we can make it look a lot better. So I'm going to separate it out and make multiple scenes per game, because this is typically what my Fortnite screen is. I haven't modified it, so that will change, and that will improve. Oh, do we grab the zigs right off the bat? I think we kind of do, although no, he grabbed it, so that means we're gonna get teardrop. Actually, that made my life so much easier because I really wanted that teardrop, and I just couldn't justify not grabbing the zigs over it. But now we don't have to. Now all we need to do is throw Vigar on here, give him a blue buff, then everybody's happy. Yeah, and you love to see when a plan comes together, chat. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. On top of Vigar. Throw him in here eventually. Let me see those W's, chat. Let me see them. So my username on here is it's hashtag NA1, not 80. But yes, the spelling's correct. It's NightShadowz0 with the O, hashtag N, capital NA, and then 1. Oh, Eric, it didn't even pop up, so I'm assuming Automod probably got it. I see it, so you're good. Oh. Can you not curse on YouTube? Awkward. Correct, yeah, just like that, Harry. That's great. How many people are running my build? Let's see. Shyvana. No Shyvana. Golden Ox. Executioner. Okay. You don't see that very often. Player Syndicate. Ah, it's this person. Brixaroo. Although I think we sniped all the units. Look at that. We did that crazy hyper roll and he didn't get any of the units. You hate to see that for him. Great for us, personally. Eric, I don't look at the numbers while I stream. That's just something that I've done since I started streaming. Typically, just paying attention to the numbers I'll stream just tends to stress you out and makes the stream less fun. We're all about having fun, and that's whether we have one person in chat, it's just me, or it's 100 of us vibing. But we do have people all across both channels. Maybe in there, actually. Big black one. Maybe ask Sam in his room, or it's in the kitchen. Eric, do you stream? Yeah, Warmog. Over Shyvana. I really want to hyper. No, I don't want to hyper roll. I kind of want to push next level, actually. Nah, we'll wait on that. But you might want to get into it. I always recommend everybody should try to stream. It teaches a lot of awesome life skills. What would you stream if you could? Oh, so sorry, Annie. All right, we're gonna get to pick our next card here, which is gonna be Chef's Kiss. So, I mean, like anything in life, you just need to make sure that you practice proper I think that's better for our team, especially since we have a lot of tanks. They kind of just heal as they go. Alright, sorry, as I was saying, you just have to practice the proper online safety. Make sure you don't ever reveal your your full name, where you live. There's companies that can scrub your personal information off the internet. But really, at the end of the day, it's just about making sure that you just don't give out too much personal information. Like, don't tell people where to go to school, or, you know, where you're planning on going. Like, whenever I tell people that I'm doing something, typically, like, if I'm like posting about it online, it's after I've already left the place, because the last thing you ever want is to like say, oh, I'm going out to this place for dinner, and then like while you're at dinner have someone like randomly find you. But other than that, I mean, you only got one life to live. Might as well, you know, go for it. Live your best life. And trust me, I mean, at the end of the day, for the most part, even if something happens, you'll typically be fine. Like, my first ever stream, I'm not even joking when I say this, the first stream I ever had, I streamed Fortnite. No. Minecraft. Sorry, I don't know why I said Fortnite. It's so ingrained in me. I streamed Minecraft with my friends, and I got doxxed. I got a 4chan raid, which I don't know if you know what 4chan is, because that's, I guess, apparently before some of you guys' times. But 4chan raided me, or like a community on 4chan did, and they found my IP address and then proceeded to do a DDoS attack on me to shut down my internet and like send me my address where I lived. And that was terrifying. But the thing is what's really funny is I had 2 internet providers in my home, because my mother worked from home, and her company had a separate like router for my home, and so I was still able to stream, and so they were all like freaking out because they were like, we shut down your internet, but they didn't, because I just swapped over to the other one. But I was freaking out because people were like, I know where you live. And there's like just a lot to learn, you know. That's the thing, right, Eric, is people are always going to come in and ask you sometimes like super personal questions, and it's up to your discretion as to whether or not you want to answer that. You know, if someone's like,